Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I like to do my research and my due diligence and really understand what's going on and not just follow mainstream media. You can't believe that. Or other, more reliable sources. But I also believe in hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. I think that's a good rule to live by, which I try to do. So today is January 5th, 2024, and I'm sitting here wondering, what is the year 2024 going to hold? Goodness or more weird shit that we've been dealing with for the last couple of years since the pandemic, which seems to be a milestone, a turning, a massive turning, and I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but that is what it is. So I want to talk about primarily an interview that I saw with Brett Baier last night on Fox News and Alejandro Mayorkas, the Secretary for Homeland Security. By the way, I only watch Brett Baier on Fox. I don't watch anything else. Like I said, I like to get my news from better and more reliable sources, independent sources. But Brett Baier started, citing some mind-blowing statistics about the numbers of illegal immigrants coming across the border, and which kind of leads to other bigger questions, right? How does that impact us with all these millions? And I literally mean millions. I'll give you the numbers right now. Let me just check my notes here. Monthly, there are more people crossing the border that could fill 8 Rose Bowls. Think about that, on a monthly basis. The numbers are, in 2021, there were 1.7.3 million illegal immigrant crossings, 2.378 million in 2022, and 2.74 million in 2023 at the southern border. That is 6.6 million people in the last 3 years. That's not even going to account for the massive tsunami that's building right now in 2024. But here's another really important thing. 50% of those illegal immigrants were military-age single men that crossed the border, many of them Chinese. That is 3.3 million military-aged men who are now in this country illegally. Okay, that's a scary stat. This is where it starts taking an interesting turn. So Dick Durbin, the Senate Majority Whip, and he's a Democrat from Illinois, is proposing U.S. citizenship for all of the illegal immigrants if they do military service. So apparently the recruiting numbers are way down for the U.S. military. And so they're looking to bring this 3.3 million as of today, that doesn't include the future, those 3.3 million military-age men into the U.S. military. That's catastrophic for the following reasons. Number one, they're not Americans, right? Again, not going down the conspiracy theorist route here, but it's very possible that if 1 million or 2 million foreigners who are not American don't respect the United States, the Constitution, and all those other things, they could easily be, even Chris Wray, director of the FBI, has said that there are a high number of sleeper cells and illegal immigrants coming in, right? Again, not going down the conspiracy theorist route here, but it's very possible that if 1 million or 2 million foreigners who are not American, don't respect the United States, the Constitution, and all those other things. So that's assuming that the 3.3 are, very, honest, God-fearing men. No, they're not. A lot of them are going to cause trouble. And I think in 2024 and beyond, we're going to start seeing internal strife from these illegal immigrants. So what else is going on? Well, there's that little thing called the federal debt. I think we're at $34 trillion in debt. If that were you and I, our households, we'd be out on the street. Over. In 2023 alone, we spent more on interest for that debt than we did for Medicaid and Social Security programs combined. That's just interest payments. The Federal Reserve will continue to print billions of dollars, thereby diluting the value of the US dollar, thereby causing more inflation, hyperinflation, and the cost of goods skyrocketing, which is going to, mean that we're all going to be shit poor at the end of it. It just sounds unrealistic, but the facts and the trends and the data is undeniable. It's kind of like it's my normalcy bias and these stats and facts, sort of just colliding with each other. And I read these things and I go, it can't be that bad, but it is. If you look at these things in the cold hard light of day, and really try and get rid of your normalcy bias, which makes you disbelieve that things are going to go bad. That can be really a problem for you, with dealing with the future. So I think we've got some major trouble to deal with in 2024. I haven't even covered the Ukraine war, what's going on in Gaza, the Iranians. Oh my gosh, talking about like a bad neighbor, like just a really, really bad, troublesome neighbor. I mean, Iranian hackers are attacking our infrastructure, doing cyber attacks. And I mean, just Google this stuff. It's there. It's Axios. It's on the Hill. All these different publications are all, reporting on this. It just doesn't make the mainstream media, right? It doesn't make the 5, 6, or 7 o'clock news on the TV. The Iranians are trouble, and they are testing and looking at our infrastructure with cyber attacks. They've already been attacking. The Chinese are attacking with surrogates, and I think we may see some kind of infrastructure attack where things go out. And if you haven't seen Leave the World Behind on Netflix, check it out. It's an interesting movie. Produced by the Obamas, which is kind of interesting. And their production company is called Higher Ground. Again, not to get into conspiracy theories, but all kind of very interesting. Watch that movie. It's about cyber attacks, and it sounds not that bad, but the movie really does put it into perspective about how bad things could get with a cyber attack. So what does all this mean? What can you and I do about things? Let's work on our normalcy bias. I gotta do that for sure. Let's prepare. Let's hope for the best. Plan for the worst. I'm a person of faith. I believe that God is looking out for me, but God also helps those who help themselves. Get your finances in order. Get some silver. Buy some silver. Hard silver, like real coins. Get yourself guns. Learn how to shoot a gun. If you don't have a gun, buy some guns. Get some ammo. It's just a tool. Don't listen to the whole scary guns are scary. They're not. I promise you. Get a gun and get yourself some. Well, just do some googling on some googling about how to prepare for catastrophes, and you'll find lots of advice about what to do. I'm not going to spend this video the next 20 minutes talking about that. You can just Google it. So hope you found this video helpful, and please like and subscribe. Would really appreciate that. And watch out for my more of my videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.